Well, I'm sitting here with Sebastian Herrmann, and he's the GM of the Jet Park Hotel. Well, Sebastian, what a wonderful hotel you have, and we've actually found a few minutes of peace outside the very busy lobby area.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is certainly a wonderful hotel, and it's a great privilege to have you here today.
Fantastic. Well, tell me, we were talking before about this isn't a typical airport hotel, is it? I mean, we're not far from the airport, but it's not typical. Why do you say it's not typical?
We're certainly not your typical airport hotel. We're a standalone property. We're family run, and we're very much about delivering exceptional service to our guests and caring for our guests as well. So it's more about an experience rather than just somewhere to sleep for the night before a flight.
And the hotel's family owned, so it's not owned by a large corporation, and it's Kiwi owned as well, or Kiwi South African, is that right?
Yeah, originally we're a South African born family, but we've lived in New Zealand a long time now, and I've certainly lived here longer than I was there. We are 100% New Zealand owned, as we like to say, and also family run business, so all the siblings are involved, parents are involved, and of course the extended family, which is our wonderful team. Yeah.
I get the feeling there's very much a family feel here, because I know we're going to talk in a little while to your concierge, Bunny, who's a clay door concierge, which is unusual, I imagine, to find in a hotel like this. How do you maintain that family feel?
I think the difference between us and every other hotel that we're in is we believe in people. It's a business about people. It's about the staff that we have and the team that we create gives off to the guests. So if we can create an environment where our staff feel like they're a part of our big family, and they can then portray that to the guests, and it's an important part of our business as our team.
We're going to go for a walk around the hotel now, and normally I would sort of just go around the rooms and do some interviews and voiceovers and stuff, but you're so passionate about this business that I'm going to ask you to walk around with me and explain some of the rooms. But how come you're so passionate? Because I haven't seen or spoken to many GMs that are as passionate as you in recent months.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think passion comes because I've possibly grown up in the idea of hospitality. I think my first job in hospo was serving a drink to my father, which was a whiskey when I was 5 years old with lemon and mint, which was probably the worst thing I could have done. But since then, it's always been a passion of ours to be in the business, and I'm passionate about people, and I love the product that we have to offer, and I genuinely believe that we have such a great concept here for people to enjoy that, it brings passion to everybody, and I think you can feel that with our team as well. When you stay with us, that passion comes across, that people are here to care for you, not just to give you a bed for the night.
Well, why don't we go for a wander around the hotel? I know you've got an amazing range of rooms and restaurants and artworks as well, which I'm really interested to see. So let's go for a walk around the Jet Park Hotel.
Wonderful, let's go.
Now, every good hotel has to have a good concierge, and I've just come across a young lady here called Bunny. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Now, tell me, Bunny, you're the concierge here at Jet Park. Now, tell me, you're a clay door as well. Isn't that really good?
It certainly is.
What sort of things do you get asked, and how important do you think your role is in the hotel?
I believe my role is very important. It's the beginning and end of a guest experience. We get asked unusual questions, especially for mothers wanting different things for their babies, like they've run out of food or they've spilt it in their bags. We send somebody down to the local supermarket. Also, there's incidents concerning, like this morning, a lady left her wedding dress behind.
Left her wedding dress behind here? Was she with her husband at the time?
Yes, she was, and so we were able to get it down to the airport to her. So it was no problems there at all. So she was in a bit of a panic. So we get things like that.
Now, how long have you been here?
I've been here about 9 years.
And you're part of the family, clearly, aren't you? So tell me a bit about that family connection.
Family connection. Sebastian actually employed me first as a porter, and then from there I became the concierge, then the La Clay Door member as a chief concierge. Part of the family means that you're just part of the workforce here. Not just that, but you become part of the family because everybody's included in everything here, and it's a very caring environment.
What's the most unusual request you've had?
The one I spoke about this morning was I had a gentleman come in. He had lost his mother. She'd passed away while on holiday, and he made a request for a coffin. So I was able to get hold of a funeral parlour, get them to the down to the hospital to do all the pickup, get her all sorted and everything else onto the plane, ready about 3 days later in total.
So you've dealt with funerals, you've dealt with marriages. Have you ever dealt with any births?
No, not here, I haven't.
Bunny, I think it's time we left it at that and go for a wander around the hotel. Thank you for your time.
It's my pleasure.
Now, Sebastian, we're in a room that you describe now as an overnighter room, so tell me a little bit about that.
These overnighter rooms are designed very much for a in late, out early accommodation style. They're very compact and comfortable. They're designed for those people who are interested in a budget conscious type room, but still with all the extra features like flat screen TVs, electronic safes, full mini bar, lovely comfortable rooms, but obviously at the slightly more price competitive option. Very comfy rooms and great for those leisure travellers wanting a quick stop after a long flight from Aussie or from anywhere else in the world.
Now, Sebastian, this is a Deluxe King in one of the wings in the hotel. Now, you've got 3 wings, is that right?
That's correct. We have a north and south wing, which is our deluxe accommodation, and then we've got the central part of the hotel, which was the original part built in '98 and recently refurbished. This Deluxe King room is designed very much for those people wanting a little bit of luxury before their travels, but still very competitively priced. Usually king-size beds or 2 queens or 2 double beds, depending on the configuration of the deluxe rooms. Big writing desks, little extras like CDs in the rooms for music if you're wanting, a little stereo, and also cordless phones, so you can sit on the bed and chat while you're on your laptop or wander around the hotel actually with them, and obviously 32-inch flat screen TV. So very much a room designed for those wanting a little bit of luxury before their travel.
Now, here we are in one of the junior suites. So tell me about this. I mean, what sort of people book a junior suite like this?
These junior suites are very great rooms on the account that they're very interestingly shaped, and you'll see that in a second, but they're designed for those corporate travellers wanting a little bit more space in a lounge area, and also for those families who would like a separate room for mum and dad, and the kids can interconnect from next door. This is the lounge area for the junior suite. As you can see, little separate space with a full little kitchenette and also a separate seating area. Very comfy space if you're not wanting to be down in the public areas, but still have this place to relax before you go to bed.
Now, Sebastian, one of the things I noticed about this hotel is that it's absolutely replete. It's full of artworks of all sorts of descriptions. And this particular piece of artwork, which I think a tuner, impressed me amazingly. Can you tell me a bit about them?
Yes, certainly. Jet Park Hotel really prides itself in having unique New Zealand art all the way through its rooms and corridors. This is a piece of art actually made out of copper by an artist named Peter Barker, and this is a school of tuner, and we actually have 3 different pieces of his work on the 3 different lobbies, all out of copper, amongst many other bits and pieces of art which we will explore around the hotel. That's correct. In various rooms in the hotel, including some of the lobbies, we have some featured African art like these masks and also the little warthog, just because we enjoy the artwork and we like to share it with others. So we've introduced some of that through the hotel as well to complement the New Zealand art that we have.
Now, this room's another Deluxe King, but this is in the south wing of the hotel. Tell me a bit about it, but I also noticed throughout the hotel you use environmentally friendly bulbs and so on, and you've got a tremendous commitment to the environment. Is that right?
That's correct. This is a Deluxe King room, as we mentioned, and as you can see, the very different feel to the other North Wing Deluxe rooms, but still very spacious and comfortable. Jet Park Hotel is very proud of being environmentally and socially responsible, and actually we have been awarded a Qualmark Enviro Silver rating, which is we were very proud of, and that looks at key areas and obviously sustainability in terms of power consumption, water, food and waste recycling, and also at various other different bits and pieces. One of the key projects we worked on in the recent months was reducing our power consumption costs, and we've done that quite substantially. This is one of our deluxe twin rooms, which is a great room if you're wanting to share with somebody or if you're travelling with family, so mum, dad and some kids. Very comfy rooms with 2 queen-size beds, and they're designed again to be giving you all those little extra luxuries that we like to, like cordless phones, iPod docks for your stereo, so you can recharge your phone, and also the little extras like plunger coffee complimentary in the minibar. All our rooms feature Wi-Fi internet, and our deluxe rooms and premier rooms also feature wired broadband internet.
Well, I know, Sebastian, you've got a broad range of accommodation in this hotel, but I'm really surprised to see that you've got 3 apartments. Where do these fit into the mix?
These rooms were conceived out of the idea that we wanted somewhere for people to have a home, away from home if you like, to use an old cliche, where they could basically set up home, and this is great for those guests wanting longer stays, especially our corporate guests who work in the area and are here quite often for weeks or months at a time. We've made them very comfy with full kitchens, lounge areas, obviously still original artworks, and very much a room to make you feel that you've got an apartment away from home.
We talked a bit before about all the amazing artworks in this hotel, and this is an amazing piece. Tell me a little bit about it.
These are pieces created by one of our residents artists, actually, who happens to be my sister, Sonia Herrmann, and she's painted a whole series of works for this wing, and many of them form collections.
So Simon Turner, you're the executive chef here at Jet Park, and what sort of things do you like cooking? What a silly question to ask a chef, eh?
Yeah, we cook a bit of everything here. We've got a smaller kitchen, and we make do with what we've got, and generally our food's very, very good. We pack well above our weight.
What do you mean by that?
Well, for an airport hotel, 4-star property, we've attracted a lot of 5-star chefs with 5-star experience. That reflects in our menu and obviously the quality we put out over the past.
Now, is what they say about New Zealand lamb true?
It is true. Definitely true.
Like what? Go on, tell me more.
It's better than the English product.
That's not nice, is it? I mean, I'm a Welshman, though, so...
Well, it's better than the Welsh too.
Okay, so if I said to you now, I'm coming in for lunch, okay, and I'd like something really good that was your sort of specialty and that you'd recommend to me, what would you say?
Our lunch menu is a little bit lighter than our dinner menu, a little bit more quick and easy. So I'd probably go for the bare battered fish made with nice pale ale, turmeric and fresh herbs, and that's over just chunky steak fries.
It's been a pleasure having you here today so we can give you a little view of what special product that we have here for our guests, and yeah, I mean, Jet Park Hotel is very proud to be a New Zealand owned and family run business, as we mentioned, and certainly pleased to serve our guests in any way we can, and part of that is also our 14 days free car storage and obviously 24-hour airport shuttle which we run for our guests to and from Auckland Airport. So thanks so much for joining us today, and we wish you a safe journey.
So Select Tours New Zealand really is the epitome of luxury travel, and personally hosted and escorted Auckland and extended New Zealand tours. But the real high point for me has been the great pleasure of meeting Guy King, someone that really knows New Zealand intimately and someone you can have confidence in sending your clients with around New Zealand. For more information on Select Tours New Zealand, visit www.select-tours-nz.com.